Yes, come and join me. Emmajane. Emmajane. Yes. Emma, hang on. Cecilia, thank you so much. That was beautiful. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Hello.
Hello.
How are you, Emma?
I'm good.
And you are local, though.
Yes, I'm on James Island.
You're on James Island, and you go to school at
James Island Christian School.
James Island Christian School. And how long have you been making art?
Ever since I was little, but I think it mainly started when I was in first grade.
And what grade are you in now?
Ninth, going into ninth.
You will be in ninth grade, so
Yes.
you're moving into high school.
Yes.
Will that be at the same school? Is it good?
No. My school shut down their high school this year, so next year I'll be going to James Island Charter right in Island.
Yes. So James Island Charter, great school. And tell me about the inspiration for the art that you've created.
Okay. Well, some of these pieces that I did were in class, and some were from a summer camp that I do.
Mm-hmm.
And so every class we have a theme for it. So one class will have Georgia O'Keeffe, and this one we had just a picture of a bird's nest and the eggs, and we draw it realistically, and that is acrylic paint and color sticks.
Terrific. I'm so pleased that you told us the medium. Yeah. So thank you for doing that. Did you like working with that medium?
Yeah. My favorite is acrylic paint.
Your favorite is acrylic?
Mm-hmm.
Terrific. What else would you like to what next? Oh, the owls. These are, the real thing is over here. We're projecting so that we can, so that she can talk about them with you. Yes?
So this one, we also used a life picture of the owls, and this is chalk pastel for the owls.
Uh-huh.
And I did this one in a summer camp that my teacher does every summer. And this theme for the summer camp was birds, and my teacher loves birds with all her heart. And this was one of my favorite because I just love the personalities of the owls.
I have an owl story that I'm not going to tell you right now. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Real owl story. And, I know about the inspiration for this. Yes, but tell us.
This one is called Number 2 Pencil. So what we did was we could choose any object or movie character, and you would draw the outline of it and then fill it in with colored pencils. And the medium is woodless colored pencils. And it was really fun because, like, you would take the structure of it and you just fill it in with giant ones or really small ones, and they can be bendy, and it was really fun to do.
So this is Number 2 Pencil.
Yes.
Yes. I recognize that motif. And I loved this one. I loved when we put it up over here. I thought this was so terrific. It is so simple, but it is so wonderful.
Yes, this one was white chalk, just a white chalk pencil. And in my class, we all got different feathers, and we tried to recreate the feathers. And at first, I was kind of like, I don't know if I can do this, because it's just so precise. But that's what I like too about it, and I like how it turned out.
So do I. I like it. Okay, it's terrific. Yes. What would you like to, and talk about this one?
Yeah. This one, I'm pretty sure this one was inspired by Georgia O'Keeffe in our summer camp. Yes, and this is oil pastel, and the center is just a little bead that we put in it. I did this one last summer in my after-school summer camp because we were learning about the different values and the life of Georgia O'Keeffe and how she loved nature and recreating it.
Wonderful.
This one
This one is wonderful.
Thank you.
This piece is wonderful.
I just recently did this one. This one was a Mother's Day gift that I did for my mom. And we had this, it was like a flip book of different sunflower, and we would recreate it. We did 2 versions of this actually. One I didn't bring, but it was a watercolor, but this one was my favorite because of the value in it.
It is. It's a very strong piece.
Thank
Yes,
you.
it is.
All right, this one, I love this one because the hair is just really funny. But we did this one, I think 2 summers ago in my school camp. And this one was so much fun because you didn't have to be precise with it. At the end of it, you could just like flick things on it. It was really fun. And this one was color stick.
Wonderful.
This one was also inspired by Georgia O'Keeffe.
I thought that. I was
Yes.
glad that you reminded us of
Yeah.
that.
My teacher has 2 of the skulls that we used in the class, and they're really creepy in real life because she has them sitting on a shelf in the back, and I always wondered why she had those because I saw them, but they were always kind of creepy. But I love this one because it was just like the cracks and the different paper was really fun too.
The paper that this one is on, is it a parchment paper or what?
No, this is just brown construction
Yeah,
paperish.
that's brown. Who do you have with us today that has supported you? You'd like
I
to
have-
introduce to us?
My parents and
Good.
my wonderful art teacher.
Yes. Welcome and thank you for supporting Emma and her work. Thank you, Emma.